I wake from a long sleep. The sunshine from the window looks closer to midday than morning. It must be because of how late I got back last night. It seems I've overslept. Dragging myself up from bed, I look down at my hand. The sensation of how I stabbed Yumizuka remains. 2 nights ago, when I met Yumizuka and saw that hideous dream. If only yesterday was just a dream. But wishing it won't make it go away. Wishing it won't make it so. I've no clue why or how Yumizuka became a vampire, and I couldn't do anything to help her. No. Once Yumizuka had become like that, there was probably no way for anyone to help her. She was already dead. All I did was return that corpse, somehow moving about as if it were a living thing, back to being a dead body. That's the only way I can think of it. But still... Please excuse me, Shiki-sama. With that voice I've become accustomed to, Hisui enters the room. Good morning, Shiki-sama. How are you feeling today? I slept well, so I don't feel bad at all. Is that so? Hearing that makes me feel very relieved. Even though she says that, I don't even see her relax her shoulders or give any other indication of it. But I feel relieved as well. Because of what happened last night, the long night is over. Because I don't have to enter that unnatural world any longer. My heart can relax. Thanks, Hisui. You've always come to check up on me from early in the morning, right? Your concern means a lot to me. Not at all. It is my duty to be concerned with your welfare. There's a hint of happiness in Hisui's expression. Moreover, I feel like I've been somewhat rescued. While I've been sleeping in bed like this, Hisui came as always to wake me up. It's just that trivial thing. I honestly feel like I've returned to my normal life. Shiki-sama, this is somewhat difficult for me to say, but can I... difficult to say. Is it about me sleeping until noon? I really can't do anything but apologize. No, that is not what I meant, but it is perhaps related to when you sleep. Hisui fidgets with her fingers, as she struggles to come up with the right words. I did not say anything, but Akiha-sama found out about last night. About last night? What? I mean, when you left late last night, Shiki-sama. Oh. I unconsciously turned my eyes away from her. I thought I'd managed to slip away undetected, but I should have known Hisui would still find out. Shiki-sama, your return late at night has gained the attention of Akiha-sama, so I believe you'll be asked to explain yourself sooner or later. She is in the sitting room and may be angry, so please be prepared. I see. Oh well, I can't complain, since it was me that went out past curfew. About that, will it be occurring again? I cannot stop you, but if you continue doing such things, I must tell Akiha-sama. No, nothing like last night will ever happen again. Everything has ended last night. There won't be any phone calls anymore. Yes, it really has ended. With those words, it truly is over. Yumizuka Satsuki is no more. The vampire skulking in the streets has vanished. I, with my own hands, sent away a classmate who said that she liked me for all eternity. Hisui looks at me with a painful expression on her face. Jeez, If Hisui's making that sort of face, then I must look terrible right now. Well, I should get up sooner or later. Hisui, is Akiha still here? She's an awfully busy person. So does she have a routine on her day off? Yes, she does have plans during her day off, but today she's still in the mansion. She has plans, but she's still here. I don't quite get it, but, well, I'll go and get changed. Please head to the sitting room before me. Yes. Well then, please excuse me. As usual, Hisui walks away without a sound. But I forgot something really important. Hisui. Yes? What is it, Shiki-sama? Yeah, I forgot to say something. Thanks for coming to wake me up. It's a little late, but good morning, Hisui. Yes. Please have a nice day, Shiki-sama. Well then, I should hurry up and change, and head to the sitting room. In the sitting room, Akiha is on the sofa, Kohaku-san is keeping her company, and Hisui is standing by the wall. Good morning, Shiki-san. Good morning, Kohaku-san. Sorry to be a bother, but could you fix me something to eat? I'm a little hungry after all that sleeping. Yes, right away. I'll get it ready, so please wait a little bit. Kohaku-san quickly patters away toward the dining room. That leaves Akiha and Hisui, who's standing wordlessly like a statue. Yo, Akiha. Good morning. Akiha just looks at me with a dissatisfied look on her face, and doesn't return my greeting. Like Hisui warned me, she seems angry about last night, telling me in the morning that leaving late at night is forbidden, only to find me leaving late at night. It's only natural for her to be angry. Akiha, last night was... Nissan? Sleeping in this late? Just what were you thinking? Well, Sorry. Jeez, I'm not mad about that. It's your day off, and you've chosen to sleep until now. It's your laziness that angers me. With a Akiha angrily turns her face away. Well, it may just be my imagination, but peevishly is a better word than angrily. Well, I couldn't help it. I got in late last night, and my body was just tired. That is entirely your fault. Staying out until way past midnight. Just what kind of lifestyle did you have when you lived with the Arimas, Nissan? I had a strict curfew there, too. I wasn't allowed to leave at night, and... Oh, so that's it. At the Arima's house, you followed the rules, but you come here and break them? In other words, you won't even follow my simplest requests. In that case, I may have to resort to corporal punishment. The fury of her intent also flows through her eyes. How do I say this? She has to be joking. Only she doesn't sound like she's kidding, and it's pretty frightening. Corporal punishment, Akiha? You're starting to frighten me. That was just an example. Staying up real late like that, and just sleeping until you feel like getting up. Of course I should be very strict. Akiha gives an audible groan. I hate to admit it, but she is right. Besides, Nissan, shouldn't you let Hisui wake you up in the morning? It's a good thing today is Sunday, but you always laze around in bed too long, Nissan. Akiha, maybe it's not my place to say, but it's not like I'm sleeping in because I want to. What? So how come you always sleep in until the very last minute, every morning? You don't know how I feel when I wait for you until the last minute, and... Akiha-sama? Where did the dire, threatening atmosphere go? All of a sudden, Akiha descends into silence. Hey, Akiha. I said so before, but waking up past 7 o'clock in the morning isn't intentional. Even I would like to get up earlier, but my body doesn't listen to what I tell it. If you want to help me wake up earlier, please buy me a really powerful alarm clock. I'm sure that'd get me up. Nissan? This may be a stupid question, but did you ever tell Hisui what time you wanted her to wake you up? That's right. I forgot such a simple thing as that. Yeah. Hisui comes every morning to wake me, so it's alright for her to do that. So, Hisui, could you please wake me up at 6:30 each morning? It would really help me out. I swing around to face Hisui. She stares right back at me. I refuse. Forgive me, but I refuse to wake you up, Shiki-sama. I don't know what to say. The shock put my brain on hold. Looking at the situation, Akiha is also gaping at Hisui in surprise. Hisui, why can't you wake up Nissan? I'm unable to undertake things I cannot do. I do not think I'm able to wake up Shiki-sama with my own power. Unable? Why not? I unthinkingly enter. Oh, I think I made the same mistake last time. I thought that was Akiha saying that, but I think it was Shiki. Unable? Why not? I unthinkingly enter their conversation. Hisui continues staring at me. These past 3 days, all my efforts were fruitless. Shiki-sama, do you remember how many times I called your name this morning? No, I don't remember. I woke up from your voice? I thought I woke up by myself. That means there is no memory of me even calling out. Akiha-sama, that is the situation. Oh, I see, Akiha says and looks over at me teasingly. How do I say this? It would seem my standing here has just been lowered quite a bit. In short, you've tried repeatedly to wake up Nissan, but there isn't even the slightest reaction on his part. That's how it is, Hisui? Hisui nods silently. I nod silently as well. I see. The truth is, Hisui has already been trying to wake me up early in the morning. I don't want to say it myself, but I must be really good at sleeping in. Nissan, why are you looking so proud of yourself? Nothing. I was just surprised by how daunting it is to wake me. I understand. Hisui, just like before, please try and wake up Nissan as much as you can. Hisui nods in assent. It seems like the conversation is finished. In the end, it may just be me waking up whenever I feel like it again. Hey, by the way, Hisui. Yes, what is it? Does Nissan really not wake up? Even if you call his name, he doesn't respond? Yes. Shiki-sama's sleep is very quiet, and he sleeps like a statue. Like a statue? What? Oh, Nissan has a great sleeping posture, huh? No, that's not it. How do I say it? Shiki-sama is like a completely different person when he sleeps. I've never seen such a peaceful sleeping face, so when I first saw him, I thought he'd passed away. So it's not quite that he's hard to awaken, but that it seems very rude to do so. So I cannot help but be very gentle. Once Shiki-sama is about to wake up by himself, warmth returns to his white face, and I know he'll wake up soon, but... Looking down, Hisui talks about how I look when I sleep. I can't help but feel embarrassed. Come to think of it, a sleeping person is completely defenseless, and after listening to that explanation, I flush as red as if she said she saw me naked. Hisui descends into silence, and Akiya is obviously trying to not look in my direction. The air has become a little heavy. Thanks for waiting. Shiki-san, breakfast is ready. A bright voice saves the situation. Thanks. Well, I'll eat up. Yes, please take your time eating. Turning my back to Kohaku-san's smile, I head to the dining room alone. After I eat lunch, Akiya and Hisui are still in the sitting room. It wouldn't be good to ignore them and go back to my room, so I sit on the sofa across from Akiya. Here, Shiki-san. You prefer green tea, right? Kohaku-san places an after-meal cup of tea on the table beside me. Yeah, thanks. If you don't mind, then. No, not at all. This is your home, so please relax a little more. Kohaku-san must be trying to make me feel more comfortable here because she takes good care of me. Jeez. I'm thinking I'm already used to this place. Do I still look a little strained? Yes, just a little bit. Your shoulders seem a little tense. I wouldn't say you should be like back then, but you certainly can relax a bit more. Kohaku, you shouldn't spoil Nissan. He's been living like a sloth at the Arima's house for so long, it's probably good for him to be a little tense just at first. Akiya-sama, you're really strict with Shiki-san, are you not? I don't want to be strict. It's just that he's always so spaced out. I have to watch out for him. I'm a little surprised. When Akiya talks to Kohaku-san, there isn't any hint of her usual coldness. Maybe it's because they're so close in age, but they seem to be really good friends. I glance over at Hisui. Since Akiya dismissed all of the other servants except for Hisui and Kohaku-san, I think Hisui must be trusted by Akiya as well. But since Kohaku-san is her complete opposite in personality, I have a feeling there isn't much talk between Hisui and Akiya. May I be of service, Shiki-sama? Hisui realizes I was looking at her, and asks me if there's anything she can do. No, it's nothing. I was just thinking that you're really calm. Yes. It is something that Makihisa-sama taught to me. She answers very distinctly. The answer is so distinct, I can't continue the conversation. An uncomfortable silence ensues. As if sensing this, Kohaku-san starts up a conversation. Shiki-san, is it okay if I ask a question? Yeah. What is it? It seems like you left last night again, so I was wondering if you had some usual scheduled routine to take care of every night. No. I don't have anything like that. The past 2 days were just something special. I look over at Hisui. She just quietly watches the two of us. It's alright, Kohaku-san. I won't go out late at night anymore. Besides, I'm not a kid anymore, so it's not like there's any danger or anything. Oh! Are you still saying that sort of thing, Shiki-san? Hisui-chan, don't you feel the same way? It is as Ne-san says. Shiki-sama, you are the eldest son of the Tohno family, so please refrain from doing anything careless. See, even Hisui-chan is angry. You are anemic, so you shouldn't strain yourself, you know? I was told this by your personal physician too, Shiki-san. Well, that's true, but it's got nothing to do with going out late at night. If I can't walk by myself, I shouldn't go to school either, right? It does have something to do with it. During the day, it's bright outside, and someone could help you, right? But at night, it's different. There have been all these vampire murders recently, so if you go outside and collapse, what do you think will happen? Without thinking, my body shudders. Just hearing someone else use the word vampire like this really reminds me that it was Yumizuka killing those people. No. It's okay, Kohaku-san. There isn't a vampire out there anymore. Those incidents, they won't happen ever again. Because Yumizuka Satsuki is no longer in this world. Oh? Is that true, Akiha-sama? I haven't heard anything about it. The one to ask is Nissan, since he seems to know something about it. Oh yeah, there was a victim from your high school, Nissan. Year 2, Class 3 is your class, right? There wasn't a victim from my class. Shiki-san, you didn't see the news this morning? Last night, they found a large quantity of blood from someone named Yumizuka Satsuki in an alley off the main street. The blood seems to have been there for a while, but from the amount of blood there, they say that she's more than likely dead. My heart starts to throb violently. The fact that Yumizuka Satsuki is dead, I know better than anyone else. But when they say that she's dead, it sounds like you killed her, didn't you, to me. Nissan? What's wrong? You're really pale. No, it's nothing. My mood starts to sink. Thanks to Hisui, my heart was able to be calm. But with just this conversation, I almost collapse. Is my heart really this weak? Everyone, let's have a welcome party tonight. Just like that, Kohaku-san makes an announcement in a loud voice. Huh? Akiha and I say the same thing aloud. Even Hisui tilts her head. A welcome party for Shiki-san. Everyone is here, and we haven't even celebrated Shiki-san's arrival yet. So tonight, should be Shiki-san's welcome party. Right? Kohaku-san looks at me and smiles. Crap. Why are Hisui and Kohaku-san so able to read my feelings? Akiha-sama, is that acceptable? If you allow it, we can start the preparations right away. Yes, Nissan has finally come back, and we haven't even done anything. I think it's a good idea, but Hisui? You agree, right? Yes. If it is acceptable to Shiki-sama, I do not think it will be a bad thing. The three of them all turn to stare at me. Last time we did the welcome party, but we just killed a woman, so maybe we don't feel like it. Let's think about this for a second. And I mean it. Let's really take a beat, you know. Let's just take a second and let's think about it. You know, now that I thought about it... Or wait, hold on. Yeah, we should do it, actually. Yeah. I've decided not to have any regrets, and I don't want Kohaku-san to worry about me. I'm in favor. I'm not about to turn down my own welcome party, am I? It's decided. Well then, I'll prepare the food. Hisui-chan, can you take care of my work for today? That will be fine. Sweeping the lobby and the east building? Well then, I shall... What should I do, Kohaku? Akiha-sama and Shiki-san should rest in their rooms. I'll prepare dinner early, to make time for the party. So if you have anything you need to do, please try to be done by then, okay? Kohaku-san goes into the kitchen. Hisui out to the courtyard. Well then, I'll go to my room. So, what should I do? Wait. Interesting. I don't remember there being a choice here last time. Well, obviously we're gonna go help Hisui. Kohaku-san has a lot to do, but I'm sure Hisui is much busier. I should try and pay Hisui back for everything she's done, so I'll go help her. I head out to the lobby and run into Hisui right away. She must be tidying things up, because there's a cloth and a feather duster at her feet. Hisui, can I have a minute? Shiki-sama, did you not return to your room? No, I won't. You and Kohaku-san seem so busy. I just feel bad lounging around and doing nothing. Hisui just looks at me silently. Shiki-sama, I do not believe this is the case, but are you asking me if you could help me with my duties? She struck first. What do you mean? Isn't it all right? Cleaning this huge mansion by yourself is hard, so let me help just a little bit, please. You say that, but there is not much that I require assistance. There's not so much, excuse me. You say that, but there is not so much that I require assistance. Actually, I can say that since Ne-san is not here, I have an easier time. Huh? Cleaning is easier when Kohaku-san isn't here? No, well, I mean that, Did she accidentally let something slip out? She looks down as she stammers for an excuse. It's something I don't see every day, so I smile at her. Shiki-sama, what I said just now, Ne-san, Flustered, she tries to tell me not to tell Kohaku-san. Oh, so what you said right now can't be told to Kohaku-san. I see. I got it. I have to tell Kohaku-san about it? Oh, what a dick. Shiki-sama, I think you should try not to show what you're thinking. Huh? I'm not really thinking anything at all. Hisui just looks at me. Perhaps what she said just now might be more of taboo for Kohaku-san than I thought it was. I understand. I won't tell her. So please stop looking at me like that. Is this Hisui talking? I remember now. Even long ago, you would always do pranks and tease others for no reason. Are you perchance planning on doing something devious like you did back then, Shiki-sama? No, not really. I just wanted to see how your face looked if you were a little distressed, that's all. Oh shit. Crap. Why do I blurt the truth out like that? Shiki-sama, I still have duties remaining to finish, so if you have free time, please go help Ne-san. As you say, I am very busy, so I cannot keep you company. Hisui turns away and starts to clean the flower vases. It seems that even though I wanted to help, I made her angry. Hisui? Yes, what is it? But Hisui still responds courteously. Oh, I'm sorry. I think she's really nice. About before, if you don't want to answer, you don't have to. Well, Kohaku-san is always sweeping in the courtyard. and she doesn't really clean in the house that often. Does it have anything to do with what you said earlier? Yes. It is related, somewhat. Please do not tell Ne-san. She's rather self-conscious of her lack of ability. Lack of ability? Gohaku-san doesn't lack an ability. She's a wonderful cook. And she knows so much about medicine, right? That is... Everyone has things suited and not suited for them. Ne-san really seems to enjoy herself when cleaning, but she's too rambunctious, and is very dangerous when she tries to do cleaning and maintenance in the mansion. Dangerous, Hisui? Putting it that way that doesn't seem to fit Hisui either. Shiki-sama, you do not understand, so it's easy for you to say that. Ne-san has tried to excuse the breaking of several items all in the name of cleaning, and not just 10 or 20 times. If she becomes serious, her cleaning becomes more like a whirlwind. She has that sort of talent. As she speaks, I can almost see a fiery aura from around Hisui. It seems that she has been the victim of Kohaku-san's cleaning many times. I see. I'm quite surprised. Yes. Ne-san knows about it too. After Akiha-sama and I discussed it, we decided and told her it was better for her to work outside, in the garden, and do other non-cleaning chores. She was very down and disheartened back then. Well, if she did break things and was told not to clean them... if she did break things and was told not to clean, I guess she would be a little disappointed. I still can't quite picture that happy Kohaku-san looking down. So, please do not discuss cleaning indoors with Kohaku-san, Shiki-sama. If Ne-san doesn't do that, then she really is fine. Yes? Did you call me? Hisui and I both freeze. Speak of the devil. Kohaku-san walks in from the kitchen. Ne-san, is there something you need? Yes, I needed another hand, so I thought maybe Shiki-san could come help me. Smiling, Kohaku-san faces me. But it seems I was too late. Shiki-san, please continue helping Hisui-chan. Ne-san, Shiki-sama is not really helping me at the moment. Hisui responds very matter-of-factly. Well, that's how it is. Oh, is that so? Well then, Shiki-san, are you free? That's right. If you need another hand, I'll lend you one. But I'm not sure if I can be any help. I don't ever cook or anything. Not at all. It's something anyone can do. Come on, please lend me a hand. Kohaku-san takes my hand and pulls me with her. Hisui watches it all silently. The kitchen is smaller than I expected. They probably had a much bigger, Let me just triple check something. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Okay. They probably had a much bigger galley when there were many people living in the mansion, but with just Akiha, Hisui, Kohaku-san, and I, they had this smaller kitchen prepared. Here, please wash your hands and use this apron. I don't know whose tastes this... I don't know whose tastes... Okay, I don't know whose tastes this is a reflection of, but she hands me an apron and says, "Quiet, unsociable..." She hands me an apron that says, "Quiet, unsociable person" on it. I'll start you off with a simple task, Shiki-san. When it's all done, I have another task just for you. Kohaku-san is in a good mood. First, I have to take the shells off all these shrimp. Quick, quick, quick. The sound of a knife lightly hitting the cutting board. Okay, that's her humming. Kohaku-san's humming fills the kitchen. She must be immersed in cooking, because she doesn't say much. As for me, I actually enjoy peeling the shrimp, and keep on peeling the skin. You know, this really brings back memories. Before the incident, and before I left the mansion, I played like this several times with Kohaku and Akiha. Wait. Okay, I'll talk about it after the thing. We were young back then, and we didn't even think about how we were of the opposite gender. We were just in this spacious mansion, and all we knew was the continuous fun of every day. We played around so much, we forgot about all the things that bothered us before. Or maybe in order to forget the bothersome past, we tried to pass our days with as much fun as possible. Shiki-san, you've really taken a liking to peeling those shrimp, haven't you? No, not really. Why do you ask? Because you look like you're having so much fun. You know, Hisui-chan, her eyebrows would always be so scrunched up by the time she gets done. Really? I'm surprised. She looks like the type that would do it without complaint. Yeah, for some reason, Hisui-chan's poor at cooking. But she's really great at cleaning and arranging things. Oh. I seem to have heard something like that before. Yeah. Just now, actually. And from Hisui. Well, come to think of it, you and Hisui are different in your own ways. Kohaku-san, you were always cheerful, while Hisui stayed in the mansion back then. Oh, did I look cheerful? I thought I was always watching you all, though. Yeah, I remember. You would always run around with us, but you would tell us to stop doing dangerous things and look out for us. I really do remember. Playing tag in the courtyard of the mansion. Trying as hard as we could to catch my old man's carp in the pond. Hey, remember that time where we left the mansion from the gate? No, wait, no. Hey, remember that time? The time where we left the mansion from the gate, right? We didn't know how to get back, and you ended up calling the mansion, and one of the mansion servants had to come pick us up. Yes, and after that, Makihisa-sama really did yell at you. Everyone was playing with you, but somehow you ended up being the only one. Shiki-san, no matter how much you get yelled at, you always said it was your own fault. Oh, it's so nostalgic. We did so many things, but in the end, you always saved Akiha-sama and me from getting in trouble. She giggles as she speaks aloud. What's this? Talking about old times. I really feel like I've returned now. That's right. I really don't have too many memories of this mansion, but talking about old times honestly makes me feel nostalgic. But my memories aren't just happy ones. But I did treat Hisui poorly. That girl who was always in the corner of my heart. In the end, I was never able to have a true conversation with that girl by the window. That girl. She was always watching us from the window. Always, it struck me. That lonely face looking down. I always thought it would be great if she could come and play. But still, before I left the mansion, she gave me that one parting gift. That's right. She was always shy even then, so I never knew what she was thinking. I always thought if Hisui-chan was happy, it wouldn't matter what happened to me. Oh? Kohaku-san, you really are a good elder sister. I'm feeling happy, so I give an answer like that. All of a sudden, with a short sound, Kohaku-san lifts her hand. I can see she cut her finger with the kitchen knife. Kohaku-san, your finger. Huh? After I say that, she seems to have realized she cut her finger. Ah, that's true. That's true? Hey, Kohaku-san! I don't believe this. Even I could see that the cut is really deep, but Kohaku-san is still slow-paced. How embarrassing. I'm supposed to be such a good chef. Kohaku-san gives her normal laugh. Well, this is no laughing matter. We have to take care of it right away. It's fine. It isn't life-threatening or anything. But we can't just leave it alone. Geez, cutting it like that. Doesn't it hurt? No, not at all. If I think it doesn't hurt, then it won't hurt. If I think it isn't my finger, and that it's just the finger of some doll, well, then I won't feel pain, right? What? With a smile, Kohaku-san says something pretty outlandish. Well, I'm sure if you think that way, it won't hurt as much, but you can't get rid of it all. Look, let's just get it taken care of. I'm a little weak when it comes to blood. So if I have an anemic fit right here, it'll be your fault, Kohaku-san. I see. Well, then I should take care of it right away. Well then, Shiki-san, excuse me for a moment. The whole time, her smile never cracks, and giving me a bow with her head, she leaves the kitchen. Well then, a toast to Shiki-san's homecoming. Everyone, please take whatever you would like to drink. Kohaku-san lines up the drinks in front of us, with a full smile entirely free of malice. Most of the drinks didn't happen to be juice or anything like that, but proper alcoholic beverages. Akiha? What is it, Nissan? There's a gurgling as Akiha fills her glass with a tawny liquid, then adds a little orange juice. That wouldn't happen to be whiskey, would it? It would. Is there something wrong? It would? Akiha? Aren't we all too young to be drinking? This is your welcoming party. We have to have alcohol, don't we? Or, Nissan, you're weak when it comes to alcohol. He's 16. Or 17 or whatever. Akiha seems somehow delighted. Ah, Hisui-chan. That's unusual. Not juice today? Seeming a little shy, Hisui silently pours wine into her glass. See, Nissan? Even Hisui is drinking. Surely you don't intend to be the only one drinking juice. Ah, jeez. You really want to get the most out of this party, don't you, Akiha? Yes. I don't usually like parties, but today is an exception. Well, it can't be helped. A lot of alcohol isn't good for my body, but a little bit should be okay. The weakest drink laid out on the table is the wine, it looks like. Well then, everyone, raise your glasses, please. Cheers! With a clash, our glasses come together. Kohaku tosses hers down in a single gulp. Akiha takes her time, and Hisui sips hers quietly. Oh man, I'm not responsible for this. See? I told you so. Oh no! Oh, Hisui, no! What's bad, you say? Hisui was bad. Kohaku-san and Akiha seem to be already used to drinking alcohol, but as far as Hisui is concerned, it was her first time seriously drinking. Still, she drank to keep me company, trying hard to finish her glass. And this is what happened. Since she has Oni blood, of course, she can drink forever. Really? I didn't know that. Hisui? There's no reason for you to force yourself to drink like that. Hisui nods, and then she takes the glass to her lips and looks around aimlessly. No matter how much I try to stop her, Hisui keeps sipping out of her glass. I don't really understand it, but perhaps Hisui is taking a liking to alcohol. And then, with that, Hisui curls onto the sofa like a cat. You can't be doing that, Hisui-chan. If you sleep there, you'll catch a cold. Come on, Akiha-sama. Please don't complain. With a smile, Kohaku-san talks to the sleeping Akiha and Hisui. It seems Kohaku-san is drunk too. Is that Shiki talking? Oh, excuse me. It really was your first time, wasn't it, Hisui? Yes. Hisui-chan has always been pretty weak with alcohol. Usually, she takes a sip and then she turns completely red. Kohaku-san laughs brightly. It seems we have quite a problem, don't we? Yes. Hisui-chan always turns down alcohol. But since Shiki-san offered, she pushed herself. She's normally not very sociable, so I guess she at least tried to keep you company. Isn't my sister so cute? Bam bam, Kohaku slaps my back. Kohaku-san is quite drunk too. I guess this wraps up the night. Akiha is hammered and Hisui's all curled up. Hammered? What is that? Nissan, please don't use words that I can't understand. Akiha complains in a murmuring voice. It seems that Akiha doesn't like things she doesn't understand. Well, that's all good. But it seems like when she's drunk, she doesn't understand anything. Consequently, she's turned into a complaining machine. Well then, I'll carry Akiha-sama, so Shiki-san, can you please take care of Hisui-chan? Wait a second, Kohaku-san. I can't touch Hisui. I just brushed against her earlier and she hit me. That's right. Now that you mention it, Hisui-chan is a little obsessed about cleanliness. Cleanliness, whatever. That's a weirdly pronounced word. Even just holding hands with a man will cause her to throw up. Wow. If you hold her, I suppose there'd be a problem. Just holding hands and throwing up? Well, that goes beyond just being obsessed with cleanliness. I thought she was strange 8 years ago, but Hisui. But if Hisui-chan is sleeping, then it'll be okay. Well, Akiha-sama, let's go back to your room. What? Wait, Kohaku-san! She doesn't respond. With Akiha over her shoulders, she disappears out of the dining room. But she left behind a mountain of uneaten food, a mountain of empty bottles, and the contentedly sleeping Hisui, who's breathing softly on the sofa. It truly is autumn. Sleeping there like that, she will certainly catch a cold, so just get her a blanket. Is it okay to touch Hisui like this? Is it okay to touch Hisui like this? But it can't be helped. It can't be helped. I don't have any bad intentions, and I do have to get her up to her room. Like, you could just get her a blanket. I guess it's a mansion, so maybe they don't really have... You'd have to, like, go all the way to the supply closet on the southeastern part of the West Wing or some bullshit. I don't know. Still, like, even that would be easier than fucking picking her up. I know for sure it's mentioned in Kaketsu Toya that the Tohno's mixed blood comes from the descendants mating with Onis. I'm not sure if they directly state it in Tsukihime, definitely implied at least. Okay. I don't think the word Oni was used once in Akiha's route. They just said it was like demon blood. Although, that could be this translation. Sorry. You can be mad at me later. I lift up the sleeping Hisui. With just that, my heart begins to pound. Light. Just like I thought. Hisui is very light. Her delicate body fits in my arms. Softness and the warmth of her body. This isn't good. I have to take her to her room quickly, or I'll be the one in trouble. So as not to wake Hisui, I slowly carry her out of the dining room. I turn the doorknob to Hisui's room, and I stop stunned. No way. It's locked. The key must be in Hisui's pocket, right? This is bad. No. It's just reaching my hand in her pocket. But it's bad. If I did that, who knows where my mind will go? Oh well, that's how it is. Fortunately, both Hisui's room and my room are on the second floor. I thought the servants were on the first floor, whatever. So, I came back to my room with Hisui still in my arms. There we go. I place Hisui on my bed. I guess she really pushed herself drinking alcohol, as she does not wake up. Well, what should I do now? Ugh. Am I that tired from carrying Hisui? I fall to the carpet. Ugh. It seems like the alcohol is having an effect on me, too. Suddenly, I start to feel very dizzy. Well, whatever. I hadn't really planned on doing anything anyway. Even if I go to sleep on the floor like this, I don't think anyone will complain. Okay, but now you'll catch a cold. Something seems very familiar. An old Japanese-style room. A dark room. That is, an extremely old memory. When I was very young, I wasn't used to the new people that took me in, so I locked myself up in my room. I didn't care for anything. I didn't want to talk to anyone. Always. Always alone. And I wanted to be swaddled in the cradle of my happy memories. Even if I knew there would be nothing like that for me ever again, I still wanted to do so. Knock knock came a sound. Who is it? It's me. She came again. That girl around my age was knocking on the door again. Shiki-chan, let's play. You'll get moldy if you stay in a place like that. I don't wanna. I don't like going outside. Hugging my knees, I huddled in a corner of the dark room. That girl came every day. She would always knock, never getting tired of it. She would never force me out, so she would not open the door, but just continued to call my name. Why won't you come outside? Because there's no one that I know outside. Everyone hates me outside. That's not true. Everyone wants to like you, Shiki-kun. Yes, I knew that. But I couldn't believe it. Because my father went outside and he was torn to pieces. I see. No wonder you can't believe anyone. Yeah. That's why I'll always stay here. I don't want any more scary things happening. But you'll just be by yourself all the time. Being by yourself is no fun. Even if it's no fun, it's better than being scared. That's no fun at all. Then Shiki-chan, can you believe in me? You can believe in me. Sorry, that wasn't a question. Hey, Inu. Hey, Toms. What's up? You say I can believe in you. That's a little backwards. Don't people normally say, I believe in you, I believe you? It's okay. Shiki-chan, you can believe in me and come out. Fine. But believe. What should I believe in? Simple. Even if everyone hates you, I'll still like you, Shiki-chan. Because I like you, I always come and ask you to play. Is outside fun? Yeah. It's much, much more fun than being by yourself. And then I went outside. Come to think of it, that was my first memory as Tohno Shiki. Okay. Um, it sucks that you guys just got here, but the stream's over. I'm only doing an hour today because I'm 2 VODs behind, so I gotta do a lot of editing and like holidays and shopping and cleaning and decorating and rearranging. Gotta do so much. We will be back Wednesday with more Tsukihime. I'll be working on VODs. Um, Last Wednesday's VOD is kind of a nightmare. So I'll be doing that, and then I'll do this. Uh, so yeah. Um, okay. I appreciate that, Inu. So if you're, thank you for coming, you guys. If you're watching the VOD, thank you for making it this far. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/BerserkChip. That's BerserkChip with 2 P's because I forgot the password to my previous account. Follow me on Twitter for memes, fighting game combos, highlights of the streams, and updates to my schedule. And we will be continuing with Tsukihime well into next year, probably. So thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.